After a hotly contested start to the series, what's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Cincinnati Reds and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and remember that this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under your belts is especially important right here. If they can get a second win now, they could really give themselves a good chance to move on.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2016 Washington Nationals.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Everett Cabrera is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7:06.
Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. On to first, and Cabrera is set down to open up the ball game.
This ball's hit pretty sharply here towards the hole, but then you see he's able to backhand this thing and then use that cannon he's got to fire it across the diamond and get his man.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. And if he can stay hot, they're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Bases are empty, one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know, Summersgill has a bit of a reputation for having a fat strike zone, but I don't think that really applies to all corners. Also, I've been told that he's pretty consistent with what he does and doesn't call.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around first, heading for second now. And he will get there with the first hit of game 2. It's a double.
Batting third.
Yeah, I thought off the bat that he'd have a good chance of running this down, but can't quite get there. And you'll see it's going to hit just to the right of that chalk line out there, and that's going to allow him to get into second with a double.
Edwin Encarnacion now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Holiday is under it. 2 down.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first. So this is a big opportunity right now.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Holiday is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
You got to be swinging at good pitches. Avoid wasting at-bats by going out of the strike zone on this guy.
Jose Quintana is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, EK?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Kevin Pillar will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. And he lays off for ball 1. Quintana's ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Stepping in, Jonathan Villar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of. Nope.
And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Hunter Pence gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to left. And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. After 1, no score. Albert Pujols will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Albert Pujols.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, when Pujols starts getting good calls at the plate too, how are you ever going to get this guy out?
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pillar's there. 1 away.
Batting second.
Oh, you can definitely feel and tell that it's October out there. There's a little bit of moisture in the air. Here, this ball sounded pretty good off the bat, and you wonder if it would have been a different story if it was mid-July out there.
Now to the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
One and two. No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, you know, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Standing in now, Steven Sung. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Holiday moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Reds are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Matt Carpenter strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Matt Carpenter.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Just overmatched him there.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Quintana's got his target. 0-2 pitch on its way. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, just a two-seam fastball. You'll see the movement here. It works back toward the inside corner, and he picks up strikeout number 3 so far.
Here's Lucas Duda now. As he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Matt Holliday takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
And you know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and 1 out, now I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting that.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Batting 8th, designated hitter,
Alex Presley gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he's down 0-2 now, and he hasn't even seen the changeup yet. That could be the strikeout pitch of choice right here.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Derek Norris is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
The catcher, number 3, Derek Norris.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Line towards center field. And a base hit now, as that's how the third inning gets underway.
Not a bad guy to have hitting in your 8th spot. That guy's no slouch up there. He comes through with a solid single here.
Gene Segura stands in for the first time. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Stepping in now, Everett Cabrera. Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2.
Yeah, that's just not really good form right there. He's just kind of jabbing at that thing.
Third inning, no score to this point. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Looking up is Pilar.
Go on,
See
baby.
you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Nice.
Two-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer so far in the series, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Awesome black, baby.
This is a situation where you throw a fastball by a guy once, you start thinking, I can do it every time. But once he got a good read on what that thing looked like, he was ready for this one.
Now back, first baseman
Edwin Encarnacion now. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Well, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Duda is there for it, and the inning is over. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. 2-0 Cincinnati. A.J. Ellis digs into the box in the bottom of inning
Leading
number
off for
3.
Nationals, catcher, A.J.
Quintana gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Sung. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Yeah, on a slow chopper like that, that is the third baseman's ball if he can get to it. He's got the momentum going the right way towards first base, so he'll just cut right in front of the shortstop and make that play to first.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at ball 1. One out, nobody on. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
In now, Jonathan Villar. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, that's a 2-out hit here in the 3rd inning. Maybe just a little something to get this guy out of his early comfort zone and put him into the stretch.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And he is in there.
And if you ask me, I'm pretty sure he had second base stolen already. So this is a time where a catcher just maybe needs to take a step back, stick this one in his back pocket. But instead, he tries to put a little something more on that throw, and he winds up firing it right into center field.
The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If they can lay off that curveball, get into better hitters counts, they're going to see more fastballs, and that plays to your advantage as a hitter. You want fastballs and fastball counts.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead.
Well, I think the time for patience is over. You've got to make something happen up there when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. To short, hit hard. Segura has it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Corey Dickerson is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Pence, and this one is gone.
Nice.
A home run.
Beautiful.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as the Reds move out in front now 3-0.
That was beautiful.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
The batter, number 15.
Here's Albert now.
Designated hitter, Albert.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Swing and a drive.
Back
this
to
one's
back.
deep to right. Ranging back is Pilar, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see the top 2 pitch velocities here. 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Mookie Betts digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
Boy, that's almost like taking an overhand right from the champ right there. He couldn't even think about pulling the trigger that time.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hard liner to center field. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Into the box now, Steven Sung, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Derek Norris strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Runner goes for third. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. Matt Carpenter is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Betts. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball. But he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Lucas Duda will dig in. He singled his first time around. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
At the plate, Matt Holliday. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Sung is over near the railing as he makes the catch to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. Gene Segura heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Hence, ranging back, still going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
And you know, these guys already have 2 home runs in the game, and they darn near just got their 3rd one here. But that ball just kind of ran out of steam just shy of the wall.
Stepping in now, Everett Cabrera, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
And this is a situation where you've got back-to-back flyouts from 2 guys who really need to start hitting the ball on the ground. That speed isn't doing you any good when you're hitting lazy fly balls.
Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. And a high strike there, 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired.
1,
2, 3 go the Reds. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Scooter Gennett will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Quintana into the windup, 0-1 on its way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Betts. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, designated hitter, Alex Presley.
In now, Alex Presley. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Now the 0-1. This is pulled into right. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out.
Number 17.
That's one of the first balls they've really hit hard off him so far, and pretty fortunate that this one's right at his man for the out.
In now is A.J. Ellis. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. That's to first. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail in this one 3-0. Edwin Encarnacion will stride in as he'll lead things off here in the Cincinnati 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
The 0-2 home. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, I know that instantly everyone's going to start pointing fingers out there, but when you're facing a guy like this, as a pitcher, you have to be allowed to work inside. Look, that'll hurt a bit, but it's just part of the game you have to live with.
Now the National skipper is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Blake Trinan will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 64, Blake Trinan.
Corey Dickerson will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
And now he gets to face some fresh meat. He's already got 1 homer in this game, remember.
In there, no balls and a strike. Rips this one to first, but this is speared by the first baseman.
Boy, and how they get out of this one with only 1 out on this play is a mystery. This probably should have been much more than that, but they can't wind up making the play.
Albert Pujols will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to second for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
This ball's not hit all that sharply, and I think a lot of pitchers would have been content just to take the out at first base. But he forces it into second base, and he winds up getting his lead man.
Mookie Betts will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Kevin Pillar will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jonathan Villar. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. One out, nobody on. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to these guys. I mean, they just haven't been able to solve him at all so far.
Hunter Pence will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does not. It gets by out there, and that'll let the inning continue.
And this guy's had his way with him so far, so maybe this is the way to change things up. Maybe go into attack mode up there. Kind of get the sense that they've been a little too passive, so this is a nice first pitch single.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Quintana sets. First pitch on its way. Out in front of it, strike one. Two out with the man at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Pops this one up. Segura is there for it. And that retires the side. One left for Washington. Still down 3-0. Back here at Nationals Park, it's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Steven Sung will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Sung.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to short. VR scoops it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, catcher, Derek Norris.
Leadoff man retired now for the catcher, Derek Norris. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. This is skied out toward right. Pence has it in his sights. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Jeanette has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. It's stretch time here in our nation's capital. The Reds are on top, 3-0. Leading off the inning, Lucas Duda, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked the batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Matt Holliday standing in now. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, it's the 7th inning. It looks like he's just jumped into the ball game. A strikeout to start things, and now an 0-2 count.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Betts on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
The second baseman,
And this has been a team struggling to get any offense going, so they needed this. In fact, this is just their first extra base hit of the night so far, so they need to make something come of it.
Scooter Gennett will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike one.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
Yeah, and he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Oh, he's definitely had his way with the bottom of the lineup so far. They've got only one hit against him combined, and he sets another man down on strikes right here.
Alex Presley will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nationals leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Everett Cabrera will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Charlie Blackmon will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch of the at-bat. Right there for strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. tap fouled at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. As he'll line this one foul to the right side out of play. It's strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Whoa. Foul. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Cincinnati, but they lead it 3-0. A.J. Ellis will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, he started off this way, and he continues on. He's throwing first pitch strikes to 80% of the batters he's faced, and we're late in this ballgame, and that's why he's on top.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Kevin Pillar will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Playable for Norris behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Jonathan VR will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Back now with baseball on the show from the nation's capital. Just down the street from that building, we are set for what remains in this one. Striding in to start the 9th, Albert Pujols, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Pence. He's got it 1 away.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
Mookie Betts gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Jeanette. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Baseman Steven Sung.
Steven Sung stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Hunter Pence will stand in to start off the 9th here, with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally.
Number 8.
First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here's the 0-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
These guys continue to put up very little resistance out there. He's on his way towards a 5-hit shutout.
Matt Carpenter will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. He's kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
Lucas Duda will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Hit hard up the middle. There's Segura. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds will take a 2-0 lead back home for Game 3 as this one is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Reds win this one 3-0. Good night.